Hey, back again, back again. For a single mom, making money tip number 19. Okay. We're still talking about how to get from that 97% to that 3%, right? And that's what I'm going to teach you today. That's what you're going to get by the end of this video. That's what you're going to learn, right? Yet, I still want to make sure that I start this off because it's Georgia time. And by the time y'all finish watching my videos and shorts, I think you'll partially be a Georgia fan. Some of you might leave comments like, nah, roll something. I'm not even going to say it, right? But ultimately, this year, Georgia has made it to the SEC championship. It's very, very exciting. And when we win tomorrow, we're going to be going even further. And, it's just something really worth celebrating. Really, really worth celebrating. Now, let me ask you, here's a single mom. You've seen some of my videos. Like, I don't know you yet, which means you haven't clicked the link and just got in already. So exactly what are you looking to accomplish? Because honestly, I'll be honest, I'm not rushing you by any means because some individuals just weren't really meant to connect with me and work with me. But I'm wondering, what is holding you back? Have you ever really thought about that? What's holding you back? Is it fear? Is it the unknown? Is it the uncertainty of the whole situation? You do know that as human beings, there's a certain level of certainty that we can put up with. But if we knew everything that was going to go on and going to happen, we would be so bored, right? Now, I totally got that from Tony Robbins. But we would be so bored, so bored. So there is a need for a certain level of uncertainty in our lives. Most millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires, they started out by cutting off the rope and stepping out into the unknown, stepping out on faith and saying, you know what? I know I deserve better. I know I'm worth better. I know I'm an individual that was put here to do some things. And in this circle where I'm at, I can't do it. I got to step out into that place I don't know so that I'm able to get what I need so I can do the thing I was created to do. Are you in that place in your life? Are you in that place in your life when it's time for you to get out the circle you're in, stop holding on to the things you think you know, and let go of them and just break free? Just break free. Because I'm going to tell you something really about this business and what I do, right? I had made a decision that I was going to kind of dip my feet in the water, kind of just, I get paid to blog. Basically, I get paid to blog and I help other people learn how to get paid to blog. Okay, get paid to share their stories, get paid to share information that they find value in, get paid to blog on the internet. That's what I do. Okay, so ultimately, when I first started my business here, I was using it in a way to kind of leverage my blog. I've been a blogger. I have blogs out there to leverage my blog. And it came time for me to make a decision, kind of like what you're going to do today when you make your decision. And I had to decide, I'm going to make a decision. And it was because one of our products was on sale and it was getting ready to go up. Now, there's things that happen when you make a decision and everything lines up at that one moment and it's perfect. Right? Everything lines up at one moment and it's perfect. You have some of those in your life right now. If you really pause this video and closed your eyes and thought back to a moment when everything just came together and at that moment, bam, what you desired and what you said was going to happen happened. We've all had it. Now, the question is, how long ago was it? We've had it happen a few times, but you have to really think back and think about when they were, right? I know many of us can think of times when we were children. When I was a child, I lived in Germany, but we had come to Atlanta we had gone to the Martin Luther King Memorial, Martin Luther King place. And my mom was like, well, are you excited? I was like, yes, I'm going to see Coretta Scott King. And my mom, I kind of told my age a little bit, but yes. And my mom was like, no, I don't think that's really going to happen. I was like, oh no, I'm going to see Coretta Scott King, right? So we get to the MLK place downtown Atlanta, and we're in this building. And I understand, I had come from Germany. We just happened to be in Atlanta. We happened to be visiting this place. So the tour guide's walking around and we walk by and there's this hallway. And I look down the hallway and at that exact moment, Coretta Scott King walked by. And I'm like, oh my God, it's Coretta Scott King. And my mom was like, what? Now, my mom was like, I'm not really sure about that. Where did you see her? And I said, right there and down the hallway. And I understand she was walking down another hallway. So she had walked by this corridor that I saw. So then when I pointed to my mom, I said, right there, Coretta Scott King was walking right back by that corridor. My mom was like, oh my God. And the lady that was giving the tour was like, yeah, Coretta Scott King is here. Now, ultimately, my mom was kind of stuck like, whoa, I was probably like around 7 or 8 years old. And my mom was like, well, wait a minute. And I was like, yeah, I told you I was going to see Coretta Scott King. So I didn't say I had to be up on close to her and get her autograph and talk to her. I just said I was going to see her, and I saw her. Everything lined up. Had we gotten there later, I may not have seen her when I looked down the hallway. Had I looked down the hallway a second later, I may not have seen her when I walked down the hallway. Had we started the tour 2 minutes late, she may not have been there when we walked down the hallway, guys. But everything came together, and I saw Coretta Scott King. When was the last time that you can remember when everything came together and what you desired happened? It happened. You have to know that you were created for something different. And in order to do that, sometimes you have to break past the uncertainty of what you don't know. Just make a decision, click the link, and just get started already and see, wait, I can make money blogging, chilling with my kids, doing what I want to do, right? And in doing that, you have to stay out of the 97%, guys. If we continue to try to stay in the 97% and with our mindset in the 97%, but trying to do things of the 3%, it doesn't work. So let me give you this tip. Okay, we're tip number 19, how you get what the 97% think versus what the 3% think. And we want to think like the 3%. Okay, the 3% have a mindset of abundance. The 3% have a mindset of abundance. Their mind continues to go past what they see, past what they think they know. They're constantly going and looking at new things. I don't know about you guys, but I go and walk through houses. I take my girls with me too. Those big, big houses, I go and walk through them so I can visualize and see the thing I don't see every day, right? Visualize and see the thing I don't see every day. The 97% have a mindset of lack. The 97% constantly think about what they don't have, constantly think about what they don't have, what they can't get, what they can't get, what they don't have. We can't think that way, okay? We must think of abundance. I go to dealerships and I look at cars that I like. Yep, I do it. I always say I'm a girl. I like big toys. I like big toys. I prefer houses, cars, diamonds. Love diamonds. Okay, I have a thing for diamonds. We have a special relationship. Okay, so I go and I look at diamonds. Like, I look at them, I try the rings on, I see, what the pendant looks like. I like diamonds, okay? It helps me to keep that mindset in a place of abundance versus focusing on what we don't have. That's how I've been able to reach it to this point, constantly refusing to focus on lack. Because, see, most of us guys were brought up in a way where most people discuss the lack. Right? Most individuals discuss the lack, but now, no more of that. It's time you're getting ready to make a decision. You're going to decide that, you know what? I deserve better. It's my time. It's my time. And I just have to stop walking in this circle thinking I'm finna see something different and stop and walk out and get out. No more 360s. It's 180 time. Okay, it's 180 time. It's time for you to step into what is yours and what you deserve. Okay, now I'm be honest. Some of you watching this video right now know exactly that I'm right. You know that these are some things that you desire. Yet, even with that, you're not clicking the link. You're not clicking the link that says leverage with Shalonda or single moms with Shalonda. Or, I basically have leverage and single moms with Shalonda. Make money with Shalonda. You're not clicking the link because you aren't really quite believing that you want to walk across the beaches, move into that dream home, change in your car and buy one with all cash, the one you really wanted, right? Take your kids out to the zoo or to the park, or be able to volunteer as a chaperone with your child at school and not have to take off work or take a day where you don't get paid, because it doesn't matter. You're going to get paid regardless because you're leveraging the internet. These are the things that come when decisions are made, okay? Have an amazing day. Click the link. I'll see you soon. Go dogs, right? And keep smiling.